Ping is bringing a new series of woods to the table this year in the G440, and today we are going to check them out. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of WGC Fits. We are looking at the Ping G440 SFT, Max, and LST drivers today. Now, obviously, we are excited to see these. We both play a Ping driver. And got to tell you, going in, I am excited for these. These are supposed to be really, really good. We are going to do another driver bracket challenge this year. This is going to be one where we're interested to see. Now, I don't know if we'll be able to beat what you have, foreshadowing.
We'll see.
But
we have not even started the bracket.
We haven't done anything yet. No,
anyway.
This is just letting you guys know. First out there, right? There's going to be, probably closer to the spring, a driver bracket.
Let's talk about the SFT, though.
SFT, so Straight Flight Tech. Ping is going to have this available in a 9 and a 10.5 degree head.
Okay.
Ping's doing a lot of new stuff with their wood line this year.
Yep, I noticed there's carbon down here now.
Carbon fly wrap on all of the models.
Okay.
So they brought some carbon in on the last LST model and loved it. So they are bringing it to all the models this year. Now, what the carbon fly wrap allows them to do is better place the center of gravity. So with specific CG placement, which is individual per model this year, they're really trying to find what's best for each individual model. So just like Ping always does, we're not looking to, necessarily, or they're not looking to necessarily, produce crazy low spins or, crazy anti-hook stuff, but rather stuff that's very specific for that player to help it keep everything pretty consistent. That's the best way I can put it. The other thing that the carbon fly wrap does is sound. Ping drivers are known for having a bit of a sound.
I remember the G425 was very loud.
Even some of the G430 hits had some noise, man.
Yeah.
And I could tell you after using these in some fittings, it is definitely better this year. All of them, right? Other things that they are bringing to the table from a tech perspective, so we still have the trajectory tuning port. Gives you a upwards of 3 degrees flatter potential setting, and then plus or minus 1.5 degrees in loft. Many different configurations to really help us dial in trajectory and dial in shape. We still have the movable weight technology, right? Even in the SFT model. So we can kind of go from, someone who's trying to hit the ball relatively straight, just needs some help really on the face, let's say, or someone who's really getting this thing open and needs help closing it.
I can hit it anywhere on the face.
Oh, this is we're testing sweet spots. That's what we learned to do. The other thing that's really cool is the free hosel technology in this, right?
What does that mean?
So, typically, an adjustable driver has a tube that the kind of whole fitting cog, if you will, sits in, and that's heavy, right? What they've done is they've actually taken that out. So it's a further window in which they can further produce a very specific center of gravity, okay? Now, in all of that, they did lose some weight, obviously. So you're going to notice that the standard weights in the Ping drivers this year are going to be a little heavier. You're also going to notice that the lengths are a little bit longer.
Yeah,
right?
Went to 45 and a half.
45 and a half and 45 or 46, I want to say, something like that. I don't know off the top of my head.
But they used to be 45 and
45 and 3/4 and 45 and 1/4.
Yeah.
So it's basically 1/4 of an inch longer in both sides.
Yeah.
The face is also a little bit thinner this year, a little bit hotter, trying to produce a little bit more ball speed potentially across all the models. And then lastly, they are introducing the new line of Alta shafts, which is the Alta CB Blue. A little bit lighter, again, because they're going a little bit longer, a little bit more head weight, very stable in the tip section. Should be pretty good. That's going to be a pretty big catch-all for everybody. So let's hit some and let's see what we do. For everybody wondering, these are all going to be set in a very neutral, just kind of stock setting for Ian today.
I can already tell you it looks closed.
Well, SFT.
Well, that wasn't bad. Was that 109? Okay.
Yep. Now
we're trying to swing a little slower.
I was going to say, we're trying with the SFT model to not swing 125.
Yeah.
All in all, pretty good.
I'm trying to get Trent numbers here.
Now, one of the things that you're going to see with all of these, because they've kind of placed the center of gravity so specifically, you're going to see spin windows that should produce something that's pretty tight, but also that is a little bit lower than you guess for some of the quote-unquote like forgiving draw bias drivers, right?
That's pretty good, right?
That's really good. Like this, if this sits below 3,000 for you today, I'm happy with that.
So this is a stiff shaft, but I put it at the 10.5.
That's fine. Yeah.
It's because I know I hit a little down on it.
Mm-hmm.
It does like to go a little left.
A little bit. But let's be honest here. This is
the left drive.
If it smells shut, Ian can't play at club.
Look,
we can't fault it for that.
I'm trying to be unbiased here with my subconscious, but I can't do it.
Guys,
here, let's try to cut one. Hey, cut.
Mm-hmm. Now, the one thing I'm going to tell you off the rip, right? This is always in that quote unquote, like, I'm not going to say draw biased, in that really forgiving club that's trying to encourage a straighter flight.
Yeah.
Right? This one has always done pretty good.
Yeah.
The sound.
It's a little higher pitched, but muted.
But muted, yeah. Right? It is, in my opinion, night and day better than what the old one was.
I mean, that's pretty just point and shoot straight to the left, but that's fine.
That didn't go very left, man.
Well, no, my club path is left, so it's going to go with my club path.
Mm-hmm. It's point and shoot. That's a good way to put it.
I'll take that one.
All day, right?
Yeah.
And it's one of those ones where, like I said, I'm not going to sit there and call it draw bias. It's straight flight.
Yeah.
And we can help a hook or we can help
a slice.
Either one. If we need help on the face, that's a great club.
Yeah.
Right? So now we have the standard model or the max model.
Put in the neutral setting.
Neutral setting. Check the weight on that one. Is the weight neutral?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure. This one is also set at 9 degrees, right?
9 degrees.
So in the standard head, all the same tech kind of moving forward, except we are looking at 9, 10.5, and 12 degrees of loft. Now, the shaping with these are going to be a little different, right?
It looks fine.
No, it does. I'm saying compare it to the SFT.
Yeah.
Right? I think
much better.
I think that the shaping, while being relatively close, I probably am not as, I guess what's the best way to put it? I'm not going to be affected by it looking slightly closed as much as you are.
Yeah.
But I think that the shaping of the heads is overall pretty good.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think that these two are crazy different. Now, I would say that the profiles of them are probably slightly different.
This one just looks big.
It is a big club head. I mean, it's the max.
Yeah. The first one I healed, I had to move the weight.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, maybe we're aiming there.
What's interesting is
more.
That one that you just hit, to me, that sounded very much like
muted.
The old LST did.
Yeah.
Right?
It sounded so muted.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember trying a G425, and it was just loud.
Just a chunk of titanium down there, man.
That was better. I let it release.
Release is important. Good ball flights, same thing we're noticing. Your spin's not jumping up.
No.
And that's definitely something that you can be guilty of.
Yeah.
Is a higher spin model.
Let me actually just hit it straight. There we go.
Now, what's it feel like? Because they did change the face.
Pretty soft. I can tell it's jumpy.
Does it
feels jumpy?
The ping driver used to be described as maybe a little bit harsher feeling.
Yeah.
Do you feel like they alleviated some of that compared to your driver? Does it feel a little softer?
Yeah, only because mine's a board. Like, there's no feeling that goes up that shaft.
It's a board that
it's a board
dead straight and gets
every time
190 ball speed out of.
Yeah. I like it. It feels trampoliny. But
in a
not
good
being
way?
Trampoliny.
In like a good way almost, right? Yeah.
I just can't get it up in the air, apparently. I mean, not for me, but...
Ball speeds are coming, though. Give me one more, then we're going to jump into the LST.
I'll actually hit it straight.
Look at the front to back dispersion on all this.
Yeah, I know.
2.9 yards at 300 yards average carry.
There we go. That's my shot. Oh,
Bet
good old 15-yard fade.
I bet you it carries around 297. Oh.
Yeah, you were way off.
Swung faster.
You were way off.
307.
Yeah, but that one's much better. This shaft also could be a little too weak for this.
Well, again, we're testing.
Should I put my shaft in it?
For the LST, yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So the next one we're going to check out is the LST. So now we have the LST, and we're going to set this one up a little bit closer to kind of Ian's normal spec, just because that's what he's comfortable with. Do we have the weight and the heel on yours or the toe? I don't remember.
Heel all the time.
Okay. So this is set up to be a pretty close spec. Now, again, we haven't done any testing with this yet. We just got these in, so we don't know if this is going to work, but we figure why not try it. Little shape comparison.
The turbulators are a little smaller.
You know what I love most about comparing the two, because I have done this, right? I think that the new one across the board, I think they all just look so much cleaner than the 430s did.
I think they look the same, if just the turbulators look different.
What about the little, did you notice the little notches on the back ever?
No.
Well, look at the 430.
No.
You don't notice
I've
them?
never seen that.
I always notice those when I look down
Never
at it.
seen it.
And this one, obviously, it looks a lot cleaner. You
All
don't
right,
see those.
big shoes to fill. Ah, crap.
I hate when they go right down the middle.
Yeah, I hate that too.
It's unfortunate that, once again, it's just really, really good.
Little high spinning. I'm not that sad about it. Uh-oh. You know what's good? I'm hitting draws. Normally I don't hit draws.
Yep.
That's okay.
We're just going to let him try to critique it real quick.
That's okay, right?
No, it's really good, right? I mean, again, we knew this was going to be good. We knew you were going to like this.
Again, these are better than my irons.
We still have to.
We already know that.
Dial in, obviously, this, because this is probably we're not going to just plug in your old shaft and make it work, right? But again, it sounds good, feels good. I like how they're uniquely addressing each model to specifically put the center of gravities where they have to.
I think it's a little quieter than mine.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I hit it, you can tell I hit it, but with this, I don't really hear it.
Mm-hmm. Now, how's it feel off the face? Because this is
to me.
Same thing. Does it feel the exact same or a little softer?
It's probably a little softer.
Just a touch softer?
I did not try to do that.
There's no way you just topped one.
Wait, did I actually top it or did
you
it?
100%.
I didn't feel like I topped it. Anyways.
Let's try to bring it back real quick. We're back, baby. That one effectively entered the atmosphere.
You know what's strange?
What?
Is that I'm drawing this.
You are drawing this.
I don't like it.
You draw the ball now.
No, I don't. Not with my driver. I don't like draws.
With your new funky delivery, you do.
Well, yeah, I am trying to go like this.
Yeah. When you're in to out, you are going to draw the ball.
I know. I tried to cut that one. It was perfect. I will take that one. I don't know if I'm... the spin rate's too high. Actually, that's not that bad. Overall, though, I'm liking this thing. I think we have to play with shaft yet.
We definitely got to tune it up a little bit still.
Because you said they changed the weight of the head on it.
They changed everything, right?
Yeah.
Like I said.
So that's why that makes...
So I'm changing... I got one of these coming, and I had to change length. I had to change weight setup. I had to change everything.
Like, it's accurate, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, really good. I mean...
Minus the ones I hit.
Ball speed's still there. As long as you don't top it, we're in a good spot now.
Yeah. I'm putting the tops in there.
This is the...
The tops are going in there.
You have to.
Well, the first one. I did not hit more than 2.
No, this is...
spin rate, though, is a little high.
This is good, right? We got to fine tune it a little bit. Do you want to try it with the other shaft?
Yeah, give me that one real quick. I can feel it load a little better. I mean, more ball speed.
Better ball speed, better club speed. Like I said, it's cold. This is just going to move a little bit more.
Yeah, there you go. That's fine. It dropped by.
Yep, 300, 400.
300, 400. There we go. All day.
We're back, baby. I like this. I can't wait to do testing with this for you. I think it's going to be awesome. This is going to be one where we're going to get...
It's a little high spin. So.
I think we're going to have a very successful year with this. Put it that way.
I would agree.
I'm excited to get this into people's hands. I'm excited to see with some of the adjustments that they've made what it kind of pans out to. I got to say, I think the look is awesome. I love the blue they went with this year.
That feels good.
So when you think Ping drivers, right, what's the one that you think of?
Mine.
So even when you were like younger and stuff, like is there like a one over history that you just always were like, that's the one?
Never got into golf until we started doing this.
So for me, the G440 driver.
Never played it.
Was the first one that was like, whoa,
Yeah.
And it had a blue that was, I think, a little darker than this maybe.
Yeah.
But seeing ping or blue on a Ping driver again, I like
Makes
that.
you giddy.
It's the warm and cuddlies inside,
I tried to cut that one. It cut.
Went dead straight.
It was beautiful. No, it cut a little bit.
You're going a little cut, actually.
That was perfect.
It's not bad. No, this is good. If you guys are interested in these, have questions about them, we've got the whole fitting kind of set up here. We've got all the new shafts that are available. You're going to be able to get some Denali's and Tour shafts and lots of different options, as well as we got plenty of exotics. This is going to be a good club. So if you guys have any questions about it, please let us know in the comment section. If you want to try it, please come check it out at Windmill. And you'll definitely hear more about the driver bracket and everything as we continue to test more of these drivers. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye.